Hey everybody, welcome to Face the Music. Look, if you're not a subscriber, reach on over, hit that subscribe button, join this big family. Let's keep all this great music alive together. Also, while you're there, set up your notifications so whenever I drop a new episode, you'll be among the first to know, okay? So, a couple of housekeeping things real quick off the bat. First of all, let me just say a huge thank you to all of you who've just recently joined the channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining the family. Also, a big thank you to those of you who've been with the channel for a while, maybe some of you from the very, very beginning. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for sticking with the channel, and I hope that you're enjoying the content, okay? So that's number one. Number two, let me just also say a big thank you to all of you who take the time to comment down below. I do take the time to read each and every single one of them, and I also read the comments to the comments. So a lot of times folks will make a comment, then someone else will come along and reply to that, respond to it. I read all of it, right? And I try to like every single one that I possibly can. Now, unfortunately, due to time constraints, sometimes I'm not able to respond to every comment. Sometimes there's just information that comes through, and I want to say thank you to all of you who give me information and who, just provide a lot of great material for me to recommendations and whatnot for future episodes. But just know that if for some reason I don't, respond back and put in a reply, it's not that I didn't read your comment, because the way that I feel is this, is that if you take the time to watch my video and you take the time to comment on it, I owe it to you to take the time to read what you have to say, and I do sincerely, deeply appreciate each and every single comment that comes through. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I've been on this journey with Nightwish for a little while. Let me just say this, for those of you who missed, maybe this is your first time on my channel and this is your first experience with me doing an episode, obviously you see who we have today. I mentioned this in the last episode that there was a song, Nightwish. I did Ever Dream last episode. Let me just run, go back through really quickly. For those of you who maybe are newer to the channel, or maybe new, this is your first time, you can go back and check out my previous episodes up to now. But I did the tribute to Pink Floyd, High Hopes, Nightwish 2005 in Helsinki. Then I did, and then the other ones have been from the 2013 Wacken Open Air Festival concert. You had, I think initially I started off with Ghost Love Score, then I moved on to Last Ride of the Day, then I moved on to, I believe it was Dark Chest of Wonders. I think I jumped out of there for a minute, went with Arion, Valley of the Queens, and I came back with Nightwish, Everdream. And I mentioned in the episode there was a couple of songs that I keep seeing repeated over and over again in recommendations, which is Everdream and Storytime. So I did Everdream last episode. I'm going to do Storytime today. Haven't heard the song. I said that at that time. It sounds very interesting, very intriguing, and it does. So we're going to go ahead and hit it today. And like I said, my expectations, I had the bar set really way up here. Last time I think I said that, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to, whatever I'm going to see today is going to hit that bar and exceed it. So now, do me one favor. Stick around after the episode. I'm going to ask you all to do me a favor after the episode plays. So in my final comments, stick around. Got a favor to ask. But anyways, no more talking. Let's get right into it. Here is Nightwish from 2013, the Wacken Open Air Festival, and Storytime.
I think it's time for a little story. It's definitely story time.
There's Tuomas and Yuka and Empu and, of course, Floor. Wow, they are coming out hard again. Empu. Wow, they are coming out hard again. What is with these guys? I can't. This is This is insane. This is crazy. Wow. You guys are not kidding. This is fire again. Fire. I give up. I just want to say that I'm very frustrated. And you might be like, why are you frustrated? Do you not like the song? That is the point. I love that song. Where has this been? Why are we just now... Okay, maybe I'm just now getting to hear about this group and this band. Where have I been all my life? I don't know. Someone mentioned recently in one of the comments, and if you made that comment and you're watching this, you remember making that comment, but you were 100% correct. And I think maybe a few of you actually have said the same thing. And maybe if you didn't make the comment, but you feel the same way, is that big record companies and big entertainment corporations, or however you want to say it, they kind of decide for us as the consumer what what we're going to like, what we're going to listen to, and I'm not going to say that all of it is bad. Obviously, there's a lot of other great music out there. But for some reason, internationally, I find that groups and bands from other countries outside of America, unless I'm just missing something somewhere, they're just not on our radio. They're not on our radar. They may be, maybe on some certain radio stations in some minute areas, but they're just not put out into the main public sphere. I don't understand why, because this is fire. That was another banger from you guys. Recommendation from them. Fantastic. Just wonderful. And again, and notice in the middle, and one thing, I noticed a couple of things about all the videos that I've seen from that group of musicians right there, that iteration of Nightwish. Again, I don't know anything about the current iteration. I don't know, some of the other folks. Obviously, I know now Marco's no longer with the band. Yuka, the drummer, is no longer with the band. They have some other folks. But you can just tell that this group of individuals just are having a great time. I mean, I see Empu smiling a lot. I see Tuoma smiling a lot. All of them really just smiling and having a good time, because I think that they're just that much in sync with each other. I know you agree with me, because I can see it. I can see it definitely right there. Now, another thing is, I want to comment on that video, is just not only is, like, all their melodies are just fire. Melodies are just so catchy, so let's just listen to this song all the way through, kind of. But, and Floor, with her operatic voice that she kind of, with her voice, I should say, that she can go from this type of singing, all of a sudden she does that operatic type thing right in the center. Let me just tell you, it was absolutely phenomenal. So, again, thank you guys for recommending that one. I did Everdream last time, Storytime this time. I don't know what the next one's going to be, but that's kind of where I'm going to go at. I said before, at the very beginning of the episode, I said, stay tuned afterwards. I want to do a request. And I'm going to do this request right now, I guess. So, now that we're thinking about it. So, I'm going to be veering off a little bit, because I know that I don't want to make this necessarily, and I think a lot of folks that maybe they like this kind of music and they like this band, but they're not necessarily huge fans, and I get it. I mean, it's not for everybody. I didn't even know that I was going to like them as much as I did when I first started listening to them, right? But I know that I want to make sure the channel gets a broad spectrum out there and that everybody's able to enjoy something. So I'm going to, veer away a little bit from Nightwish over the next few episodes, but going to be coming back to them. Again, going to be coming back to other groups that you guys have recommended. Arion, I think there was a band, Epica, that I know a lot of you have recommended, and some other bands that are thrown in the comments. I'm going to go back and look through all the comments again, make sure that I see what's recommended and what maybe I can grab and start doing, down the road a little bit in the not-too-distant future for real. But one thing I would like for you guys to do for me is, between now and the next time I do a Nightwish video or episode, would like for you guys to, in the comment box of this episode, so this one right here with Storytime, I want you guys to put in the comments what song you would like for me to feature next, okay? Because I'm sure I've seen a lot of other titles out there, and I've done up to now 5 or 6, something like that. So you guys recommend to me what you think would be the next one to watch, the best song to do, and maybe from which concert. It may not be something from this concert, maybe something, I think someone said that there was a Wembley concert, there was a Buenos Aires concert, I think. There's some other things out there. So recommend to me which concert it should come from and which song it should be. One thing I like to do, and I don't know that I could ever listen to this band from their studio albums, because if their concerts are this fire, sometimes you hear bands do live performances and you listen to their album, you see them in concert, you're like, ooh, they're not so good in concert, but they really are good on their studio album. I think for this band specifically, maybe that's reversed. I don't know. I haven't heard any of their studio albums, but just to get the visual, to get the sound, to get everything that's going on in this concert, and then hear that same song possibly from a studio version, not sure it's going to be the same for me. I don't know. You guys can let me know. But anyways, put down in the comment box. And what I'll do is, before I do the next Nightwish episode, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to check and see whichever song gets the most, I guess, quote-unquote votes, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys decide on what my next episode will be with this band. But fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Thanks again. That was another fire song from that band. I really enjoyed it, and I really hope that you did as well. So, now, again, going to say, if you're not a subscriber, reach on over, hit that subscribe button, join our family. It's getting bigger by the day, honestly. Also, hit like and share. Hit share and share this channel with your family and friends and your coworkers, whoever. Let's grow this channel and get even bigger and better than ever before. I know with your help that we can do it. Also, look down below. There's a hashtag, facethemusicreactions. Click on that. It'll redirect you to another page where you'll find a lot of other great content. All my previous videos and episodes that I've done. I'm sure you'll find a lot of other stuff in there that you'll enjoy as well. Okay? I'll see you next time right here on Face the Music. Take care.